Is it recording? All right, we got JimmyJoe against Rossi, the Brazilian Fox. Okay, we don't quite yet. All right, we're going to turn off random music, which is also my preference, because I get freaked out if it's like Metal Mario music or Fighting Polygon music. It's no good. I can't play to that. I got to have my Dreamland music. Apparently, these guys feel the same way. All right, JimmyJoe coming quick out of the gate. Losing some damage ground to those lasers. JimmyJoe off stage, but he's Pikachu. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, I think he was going for the top platform there, but he missed it. Rossi with the reverse forward air. Lasers JimmyJoe, but JimmyJoe's smart. He hasn't used his jump yet. Doesn't want to get that jump stolen by a laser. JimmyJoe's back. Oh, but could this be it? Yeah, that's back through. Kill it. That's such a high percent, 130 something. Oh, can JimmyJoe make something out of this? No. Rossi jabs out of it. All right, Fox off the ledge. Oh, JimmyJoe missing his edge guard, though. Caught in a little bit of an up air chain, reverse back air. Lasers coming out, covering the field. JimmyJoe does manage to get in there, though, and this should be, yeah. Oh, he touched the ground, though. Once again, it's Fox. He doesn't quite make it. That angle's not going to work for him. Oh, but coming straight out of the gates, using his invincibility to sneak in a couple jabs and set up the up smash. All the Fox moves we know and love. So, ooh, the falling up airs. Chain together the falling up airs. Oh, just a little bit late on that back air. JimmyJoe almost had him. Bobbing and weaving through those lasers. Takes a few, and Rossi's going to come in, but JimmyJoe shields and gets out of it. And a running up smash to finish it off. All right, we got 4 stocks still for Rossi and 2 for JimmyJoe. All right, JimmyJoe getting in with the forward air. He's being patient. Waits for Rossi to get up and sneaks in with the... Yeah. Then he'll finish it off with a ledge hog. JimmyJoe running around, doing a lot of the same kind of stuff that I guess I do when during the invincibility step, and getting caught a few times. Might want to rethink that a little bit. I don't know what the safest thing to do. A lot of people like to grab the edge in that kind of scenario, but it depends how good your opponent is at getting you as you get up. All right, Dark Gentleman going to join me on the mic here. We're looking really good. JimmyJoe was down by 2 stocks not too long ago, but he started to bring it back. Had it even for a second. Now he's down by 1.
Yeah, I mean, Rossi was actually who I was seeded to play against in Super Smash Con.
Oh, yeah?
But a player named Q from Pennsylvania defeated him, who's a Falcon player, and so I played Q instead, and I beat Q.
Ooh.
But Rossi, or in Portuguese, Rossi, he's looking really good. He beat Keith.
Yeah, that's not an easy thing to do around here.
He looks poised to beat JimmyJoe, too. In this game.
In this game.
But, I mean... What's up, Sonny?
Oh, yeah. I didn't think that throw was going to kill, but, shows what I know. All right, back at it again with Dreamland, where we always are. Ooh. JimmyJoe taking the first stock with a little gimp on Fox. A really good lead. Only taking 12% during that stock. Pikachu so short, he doesn't really have to worry about those lasers if he stays on the ground, I guess. Those down tilts and up airs are a different matter, though. JimmyJoe up, he's out of it, but he's stuck in his shield for a second, gets thrown. JimmyJoe getting back with an up air. Oh! And another gimp from JimmyJoe. All right, JimmyJoe not letting this match look like the last one, where he started out down and ended up just barely losing. So JimmyJoe up a stock after that exchange. Once again, Rossi trying to put up a wall of lasers, but JimmyJoe's figuring him out, getting in there, but not making anything of it that time. Oh, Rossi gets him with the backyard to a throw, and JimmyJoe's off stage. But at this point, Rossi doesn't have anything to keep him there. Oh, good DI to stay possibly alive, but JimmyJoe going off the ledge with the gimp again. Showing that sometimes it's hard to be Fox when you're off the ledge. But then again, you do have that jab up smash.
So who won?
Rossi ended up just barely taking that last one. JimmyJoe started off real strong in this game, though.
Maybe you think he learned it a little?
Yeah, I think he's figuring them out. Starting to get in through those lasers a little bit easier. You're over there with the mouse. Can you check on the game? Where's the game data update thing?
Oh, you want me to do that?
Yeah, sorry.
I guess JimmyJoe just won?
Seems that way.
I am not a fan of the start finish. I am extremely opposed to it in like anything that's on like the big stage, because like that made it so anticlimactic whenever people would do the pause end.
What's up? All right, we got some doing the dance here on Dreamland. Rossi keeps getting him with those down tilts, but then not following it up. JimmyJoe off stage, not having too much problem. Gets back to that top platform. Oh, ate his jump there. A little bit of a ledge hog would have been enough, but Rossi didn't stay on long enough. But that's okay. He follows it up with the up air to kill him off the top. Both players being a little bit more cautious here in Game 3 with JimmyJoe in with a down air. Gets him with a roll out of the check chase. Oh, the angle avoids the edge guard from JimmyJoe, but unfortunately also avoids the stage. A good option. Just a little bit of positional awareness mistakes there by Rossi. Oh. I don't even know if JimmyJoe intended to do that forward smash, but it got him a little bit of damage. JimmyJoe in there with the forward air, gets Rossi off stage. And that time the angle will avoid both Pikachu and get back to the stage, but this time he won't be so lucky. You just keep seeing those gimps by JimmyJoe. It's a good thing to do to a fox. Rossi keeps trying to get in there with those back airs. That time he gets to follow it up with a throw. But JimmyJoe's back on stage. Unfortunately gets the reverse on that back air. Going for the kill hitbox, but didn't get it. This time the up air is going to kill. JimmyJoe making use of his invincibility to rack up a little bit of damage. Throws Rossi off stage again. And this should not be too hard for him to edge guard. Yeah, there he goes. All right, so it's JimmyJoe up 3-1. After losing the first game, Jimmy looks poised to take this set. But Rossi still got his lasers, he's still got his back airs, he's still got his down tilts, his down airs. He's going to get in there and take another stock off JimmyJoe after he manages to set it up with a down air to a jab. We're just a little bit early on that up tilt, and he's off stage again. Is Jimmy going to keep him there? No, not this time, but he'll put him back, and this should be it. Yep. And Rossi quitting out again. JimmyJoe takes it 2-1.
Did someone had a beer from Brazil? You had some Brazilian guys?
Yeah? Hold on, I have to... Where's the... Hey, oh, it's over here.